Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial. Today's review will be Guest House, starring the return of Pauly Shore, Mike Castle, Amy Teagarden, Billy Zane, and Steve-O. Let's get into it. Now, a lot of you younger film watchers probably don't even recognize or know who Pauly Shore is, but in the 90s, Pauly Shore had a run of movies where all his movies was pretty much he kind of like sparked off of MTV, sex, party, drugs, and that was kind of like his lifestyle that branched off from MTV into movies. And he had several movies: Biodome, Encino Man, Son-in-Law, In the Army Now, Jury Duty. So he had a serious run in the 90s, and then went through his own trials and tribulations about dealing with life or whatever, and then he kind of fell off the map a little bit. So when I first seen the trailer for this, I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was another comedian. Then when it came on, I said, "Oh, look at Pauly Shore." Nevertheless, let's get into the movie. So this movie is about Blake Renner. He was partying hard in college. Then it fast forwards to him with his girlfriend Sarah, and they're looking for a house. Now they haven't got married yet, don't have any kids, but they're looking for a house. And they went to see like 6 or 7 houses. They finally come up upon this house, and the house is, they're amazed at the house. They're into it, and then the real estate realtor is showing them the guest house, and lo and behold, they hear music, and the real estate agent acting like she don't hear it, and it's Randy Cockfield who's living in the guest house. So she's confronting Randy, and he's pretty much saying, "You supposed to let me know." And she pretty much told the couple, "Hey, he'll be out in a month or two. He got a right to stay here until y'all move in." So they said in 3 months. They didn't move in until 2 months later. So when they first moved in, he was still there. And, right off the back, it's going to be issues. He got all this type of crap in the guest house, and it's all types of different stuff. And he does a lot of drugs in the house. And like I said, Blake used to be a party animal in college. So he was trying to get away from that lifestyle. But then one day he started talking to Randy, and they hit it off, and he got stoned and started doing drugs and stuff like that. So you already see what type of movie this is. So it's a fun movie. It got a fun movie to watch. A lot of funny moments. They end up warring with each other because they're trying to get him moved out, and it's putting a strain on Sarah and Blake's relationship. Her dad, who's played by Billy Zane, doesn't like her. Well, like him, sorry. Doesn't like him, doesn't like Blake, and really wants him to mess with her old boyfriend. And then in comes Steve-O. Blake works for where he's like a marketing type dude for Steve-O's company. So of course Steve-O is known from the Jackass series, where you have doing all those stunts. And so he's pretty much doing some stunts in this movie, and getting all banged up and stuff. And so that's where Steve-O comes into the picture. So haven't seen him in a while either. Nevertheless, Blake and Randy, they're warring with each other, doing different stuff to each other to get on each other's nerves. They can't get Randy to move out, and then finally he meets a cop. Him and the cop hit it off, and the cop was like, "I'm gonna introduce you to somebody that has needs a roomie." And so one thing leads to another, and Sarah and Blake eventually get married in the house, and then he drugs everybody with Molly, and it total destruction. They pretty much Sarah has had it. She want to leave Blake alone, and she lets him know that she's pregnant. So they pretty much split, but she was starting to she's keeping the baby, and then the baby's growing. And then the realtor pretty much said, before I sell the house, I need to show y'all something. So the house was destroyed from everything Randy did. And so when they came in the house was all made up. And then Randy popped up. And then Blake was like, "Yo, man, you messed everything up." And so he was like, "I apologize." And the reason why I was still in that guest house, because I grew up in this house. And I wasn't really willing to let this house go until I knew a family was going to be in here. And it was like, "I want y'all family to be here, and I apologize." And he had all the artifacts and stuff he had in the guest house. It was actually worth money. And so he ended up selling it, became rich. And he turned the guest house into a child's playpen pretty much. And, it brought them back together because he felt bad that he broke them up. And so that was pretty much the movie. It was a decent movie. It's the end of the year coming along. You looking for something fun to watch, and in the year in good spirits. It got a lot of funny moments in the movie. Take a look at it. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Like you be hearing most of people on YouTube say, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Leave a comment if you've seen the movie or you plan to watch it. Till next time.